Why did I choose forever? Well, when you know my story, it's actually turns out to be a bit of a no-brainer. So I had an interest right back at school about talking to people about their health and nutrition, because I did a subject at school which I got straight A's in, which I was really proud about, and I thought, well, I might as well do something that I'm good at. So when the time came for me to leave school, I actually was a little bit discouraged from going and doing the job that I wanted to do, which was to be a dietitian, and because the school said to me there weren't very many jobs for dietitians at that point in time. So what I decided to do instead was to go on and get a qualification, still to do with food, but I wanted to do something like creative, so I learned how to cook. I still always had a real big interest in food and nutrition side of things, but obviously we're going back a lot of years and a lot of things have changed now regarding to scientific evidence and stuff like that. But I had a very fortunate career within the hospitality catering industry, and being out there in industry, having such an amazing career, I learned how to manage people, how to manage staff, how to coach people, and I just loved it. Things changed quite a lot for me when I was blessed to conceive twins, and I was really thrilled to be a mum. It was what I'd always wanted to do. And at that point in time, I was working crazy hours in my industry, between 70 and 90 hours a week, and it was very, very rewarding, and I did love it. But there's no way that I could carry on doing that and being a mum at the same time, which was really important to me. So I decided to go back and retrain, and I wanted a job that I could fit around my children, which so many of us now really want to do, and it's quite difficult to get into. So just as a very brief skip over the story, but I went and retrained and I became a hair and beauty therapist, and I was really fortunate. I went on to win some awards and had a fantastic career in that, and I've stayed self-employed for the last 15 years, which has been brilliant to fit things around the family, which is really I'm really passionate about that, because it's really important to get those times together as a family. Even little things like walking the dog and having days out and having fun. It's lovely, I love it. But I had a bit of a downturn in my health a few years ago, although I've always struggled with things right the way since, you know, I was a very young little girl, and that's a whole other video really. But I was actually diagnosed with Crohn's disease back in 2009. And much as that sounds like a really awful thing and a terrible sad story, it was one of the best things that happened to me, because I was able to then deal with it. And when you don't know, when there's something wrong with you and you don't know what it is, then that's really hard to deal with. So my gastroenterologist who was dealing with me, and actually now we have a really good relationship, I need to see him every 3 months and just keep getting that all checked on. He at the time argued with me a little bit, because I knew that there must be something. If you've got something wrong with your intestines, there must be something you can do diet-wise to fix that. And what he actually said to me was, you are not going to fix the state of your intestines without drug intervention or surgery. And I actually cried. I didn't want that. I really didn't want that. Sorry. Yeah, so it's an illness I've got to live with. It isn't going to go away, and I was determined to not have that surgery, and I started doing things like wanting to wear a bikini again, because I wasn't going to be that girl that's going to wear a stoma bag and wear a bikini. So I wear my bikini because I haven't got one, if that kind of makes sense. Anyway, I did lots of research, and I found a nutritional plan which was going to help me, and oh my goodness, the difference in my symptoms within like 3 weeks was amazing. So I felt so passionate about this, and that I changed things so much that I wanted to like spread the word and tell everybody. So I started to create for myself an online presence using YouTube and blogging, Twitter. I started to get involved in, and I started to like put the word out there, and I had an amazing response from people. So now I'm at the stage in my life where I'm actually at university again doing a degree in nutrition. So I was sort of starting to think, like, with all these things, there must be a way to bring it all together with the fact that I've learned business, I've learned how to coach people, I've even like been into people's salons and helped them turn their salons around, and things like that. So there's lots of coaching that's been going on. Oh, I've also learned about the law of attraction as well. Oh my goodness, the law of attraction is just so life-changing for me. So I was just I thought this can be linked somewhere, I'm really sure. And I was kind of waiting for that thing, and then I kind of tripped over Forever Living, and that light bulb went off, that aha moment where I thought this has got to be the thing that's going to bring it all together. So between like being a hair and beauty expert, skincare obviously is part of the beauty, nutrition, nutritional needs, illnesses like Crohn's disease, people that need help with coaching and learning how to change their mindset for either their own health, or talking about, you know, even because you can build a team as well with this, which is what I love. So I can bring people into my team and I can coach them to do basically what I'm doing. And also you then get the whole work at home thing. You know, like I love taking my little dog out for a walk. I love it when I've taken the children to school and I can take the dog out for a walk, and then I can sit at my desk and work, you know. And commuting by walking down the stairs is just brilliant. Oh, something I didn't mention yet as well is that I love to write, like not only just my blog, but I've put a couple of books out there as well. And people that have read my books, which, you know, I'm no J.K. Rowling and I'm not trying to look to be the next sort of millionaire author, but lots of people that have read my book have said, I really love your book, when's the second one coming out? Well, the second one's actually just being published as we speak, and I'm really excited about that. I decided that a way for me to find out if Forever Living was for me or not was for me to put it to the test on myself. Like, I was a good person to test it out on, because there's so many things that I'll eat something and I'll get a tummy ache, or I'll eat something and I'll get a fatigue symptom, or something. And negative as that sounds, it's triggers, and I've learned how to watch for those things should and shouldn't be putting into my body. So my very good friend Lisa, who is featured highly in my book, spoke to me about trying the Clean 9 program, and I tried it and I was overwhelmed by Clean 9. So what I decided to do as I was doing it was to write about it and to actually video diary the whole thing, which I'm going to be releasing. So so that for me is kind of my launch into Forever. So I'm really excited to be able to share my products and my knowledge with other people, and I'm going to be doing like loads of demonstrations online and things like that to show other people the beauty of the products, and also to let people know that if they wanted to come along and be part of my team, then that's something they can do if they want this sort of lifestyle. It's not going to come easy, I know that. I like a bit of hard work. I'm really up for a good challenge. I'm coming towards the end of the university year now, and so I've got some time over the summer to really crack the whip on myself and to really knuckle down and to make it happen. And I've seen so many success stories by me researching Forever, so many success stories of people who've like really turned their life around. They've got the house of their dreams, they travel and all these things, and they have had to put in the work. You know, I know it's not going to be handed on a plate to anybody, but I'm really ready for that. To answer your question, why did I join Forever, where's it going to go for me? I'm hoping that like it's going to be big. I've got a feeling that it's going to be really big, and I hope that like in 2 years time someone's going to look back on this video and go, oh look, that was when she was just starting. And I'm just excited and just really privileged to be given this opportunity to tie all the things in that I want to do, and for my future and the way that I'm driving forward. And you know, the final thing that I want to sort of say is that from my nutrition training that I've got, there is no better substitute for a healthy, balanced diet. But that said, sometimes it's hard to do when we all have such busy lives and things. And so yeah, the main thing that I'm really looking forward to is building a team. I want to, obviously in numbers, I want to get out there and I want to educate people. So I'm going to be holding some talks and some webinars and lots of online training and things like that. So that once I've trained the team, then obviously they can give the information on to everybody else. And obviously then if they want to come on board with my team, then they can build their team, and you know, it's all win-win. It's all good. So yes, I can't wait to get started, and if you haven't got the book yet, go over to Amazon. So yeah, the book is called Lighten Up, and it is a very true and raw account of basically me going through my journey, and how to get back that bikini body that I once had and that I want again. And you know, it's letting out all of the thoughts and feelings as to what might have happened years ago that's helped me cling on to this weight. So yeah, I'm really excited for the future, and I really am looking forward to grabbing this opportunity and just going with it. So that's why I chose Forever Living. Yeah, it packaged up everything that I wanted and everything that I desire to be in my life. So for me, it was just perfect.